topic, everyday trending. Put me on peoples, double XL, but I triple the profit. I came out snapping, hoes thought I was garbage. I'm dropping vid out the vid, now they watching. You can go get it, YouTube, Apple Music. When I said I'm the biggest, I did more than prove it. I'm on the beat, know this shit an exclusive. PPM every week, know we shoot a new movie. Ayy, go get our new movie. When I said I'm the biggest, I did more than prove it. I'm on the beat, know this shit an exclusive. PPM every week, know we shoot a new movie. Ayy, go get our new movie.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl 627 Heavy Reppin' PPM Pretty Big Lexus. And today we editing Big Lex Amazing music video. So, okay, what we started with was all our scenes. You can see the scenes up here in the top left box. We went through the scenes, basically chopping up all the parts that really look good, making the video flow. That way when you watch it back as a whole, like, you don't see no half-ass scenes or scenes where I'm fixing my clothes and different little stuff like that. When you editing, this how I do it. I basically start with all my clips. I start with my favorite scenes first. Whichever ones I shot first that I feel like I really like, I want that to be the main scene. So I'll go ahead and line it up, take my favorite clip, line it up, make sure the sound is lined up with the words and stuff like that. After that, I get to chopping out the ugly parts. Boom. Once I do that, I chop my scenes from favorite to least favorite. So whichever shot that ain't my favorite, I'm not really finna look at that the most or nothing. So fast forward, once I got everything chopped up to the point where, oh, I like these scenes and stuff, I just go back and double check, you know what I'm saying? So once I get the scenes I like, sometimes the flow is off of the visual. It may jump too hard or something like that. So I'll try to time it with the words. Like every bar, I probably do a different clip depending on how the flow of the song is going and what I'm editing. So boom, I'll take a clip that really relates to that part of the song and then make magic with it. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, where we at right now is a lot of stuff that I'm doing in here is already color graded. I done already edited each individual clip to the color standpoint I want. And so boom, like I said, right here we was color grading and stuff like that. Everything is already fixed to the point where I like it and everything. When it come to shooting, you will notice that like everything you shoot off the camera, it may look dull or, you know, like it may look like it can't be fixed, but it really can. So what you want to do, but you still want to make sure you shooting at the best ability. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your lighting good, the outfit's good. You don't really want to mess up too much because then you're going to have to do a lot of fixing. And you don't want to have to do a lot of fixing when it comes to editing. You want to be able to gaze through and really everything to be like, okay, yeah. But you also don't want to make it too difficult to make a decision between each clip, because a lot of that'll waste your time when you editing. It done took me like 5 hours to edit a music video, and that's just from beginning to end, like starting from scratch completely. And when I tell you, you have to be very precise. Me, I'm a person of detail, so I used to add a lot of effects and stuff in my videos, but now I'm trying to like make it more cinematic, less visually full. It's gonna be visually full, but like less crazy effects that were like when you feel like you missing something every time you blink. I want it to be more so attractive, appealing, but a nice flow. I want the transitions to go with the words and everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to just be a ball of color, like you mixing up a rainbow in a pot. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, at this point, we've got our clips lined up, and I'm going through there making sure that each clip is right where it needs to be. But when it comes to editing on down the line, I had got into like my effects and everything. I didn't add a lot of effects on here. I did more so in and out animations, as you can see right there in the top right. I used a lot of those as far as making the video transition and overlaid the clip, so you see the clips that's sitting at the bottom of the black space. Those are where I use kind of animations more, and then had to make the video flow with the transition. That way it don't look like it's just a black screen, then it pops into another screen. You want to keep the flow of the video going. That way it looks very smooth, very attractive. Because if your video steady blacking in and out, somebody gonna be like, what the heck? Like, you'll see how it'll throw the flow of the video off. With the effects, I kept it real light, but a few flashes, a few different little things to really show that they're still there. Like, I used a bunch of boxed out effects towards the middle, because I was like, beating my box like you banging a snare. I know it's real, but you pulling too damn hard, but stuff you pull out my hair. But yeah, I used a lot of those. And then fast forward, I was trying to make this like camera film thing, like you watching from the GoPro or some, but the first one was just too dry for me, the gray one, so I went with like a hot pink and purple background one. And on that part, I had just layered the video, kind of. You'll see that a little further down the line. But what I did was, where all those orange spaces are, I layered the video with a sticker for the background, then a frame effect, which is the actual pink camera. Then I put my video in between those two stickers. So as I put it between the two stickers, that made it like as if the video was being shot from that camera in the little frame. But I love a good frame on the video, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when it look like it's being shot through something else, that's really different. Like, I feel like it adds a little playfulness to the video versus it being so serious. But you gotta think, like, old me would have probably had plenty frames with plenty of effects, with a transition on every slide, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to calm it down and actually shoot better. Make the transitions and the flow of the video with the camera. Then just intensify the colors on the screen. Hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah. Right here, I'm just resizing, making sure anything that doesn't need to be in that square isn't in there. Like, as I was sitting on the white bench that was along the wall, we had like items in the background and stuff. So I'm just editing those items out and adding some effects to the background. That way it's not dry, because you see I'm on a plain wall right there. I was gonna add words while I was editing. I was gonna add words in this film, but I feel like I was rapping so fast to where if I was to add the words, people wouldn't be able to catch them as they're hitting the screen. But the next song, what I'm gonna do is add the words, slow down a little bit while I'm rapping and stuff. This is a very high speed freestyle. But yeah, I was just gonna basically add the words in there, but I just kept it real simple with the words and just added it into the title and my name on the joint and the end characters, because I didn't want it to be overbearing. This was a good shot from a balcony, but the only thing is, as you can see in the top left corner, like up there, the stains on the wall. So I really zoomed in to not get out it. Fast forward. I'm yawning because I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired in the bed. Boom. So we getting towards the end of the video and I'm cleaning it down with more effects at the end and everything. And then just, like I said, keeping a visual eye on them colors and stuff. I added a few more little filters and everything just to jazz it up a little bit. You don't want, a lot of your clips to look the same, but you want them to, flow together. At the beginning, I came in strong with effects, and as I go out through the end, they get lighter, but the visuals get more accurate and intense. So that just balanced the video out. I have a lot of chops in this video because, like I said, the song is so fast that I wanted to cater to all the different bars, but at the same time leave it whole for a few of them. And I'm editing on CapCut, by the way. So this platform is super easy to use. What I do is sometimes when I'm editing, I add all my clips in at once and layer them, put them on top of each other. And as you see on the left bottom side, it's a little eye beside the lock. If you want to lock that clip, you could lock it right there. And if you don't want to see that clip, you could hit the eye and the eye will only show you what you want to see. So a lot of times, like, I got my main row down here and everything else is above it. So as I'm bringing the clips down, closing the visuals on all the ones I don't want to see and opening the one I do want to see. And then my main track is always visual. It's always visible. I said visual. But yeah. As you see, that's the layer of effects and text and stickers and everything. What it takes for the video to come out, how it's playing in this larger individual screen. But yeah, right here I just added a little light effect. Lord, it's tired. Right there I had added a little light effect because even though I wanted to be kind of organic looking, I do like a little retro, you know what I'm saying, one too. But here's that camera I was telling y'all about previously, where basically I'm just editing it and making my screen fit inside of the smaller screen, and then putting PPM Cam on the camera just to, make it look more homey, make it feel more my channel related. But yeah, so we ended up exiting out by accident, but we back because my computer was lagging. And when you editing a lot of very like high quality clips, your computer may go slow if you got a small PC. I'm on a MacBook Pro and it's cool, but if I had a monitor or something, the speed would probably be different. But I could tell, like, when I'm doing a whole lot on my laptop, it starts to lag like that. But I do need to delete some stuff. I have too much content that I have to get out to you guys. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I am exhausted from editing, so I'm finna get me a nap in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you can find the full video out here on my page. It drops August 8th, so Friday, August 8th. Anytime after that, you'll be able to see the full music video. And yo, hit that subscribe button and stay lit. We're on the road to 100K subscribers, so go tell a friend to tell a friend and get in with PPM.